A big night last night for the Alabama volleyball team. Well over 1,000 fans turned out for the Crimson Tide's annual Cram the Cave match. What a matchup it was. Undefeated and 17th ranked LSU was the opponent. The Tide lost in 3 tough games, but no question, Alabama has a loyal fan base.
And the coach of the Alabama volleyball team, Judy Green, now joins us here on the set. Coach, we're going to get to your guest picks in just a moment, but let me ask you about last night first off. That was, you didn't get the results you wanted, obviously, but still, you had to be pleased with over 1,000 fans there.
Well, our fans were terrific last night, and you know, I knew it was going to be a good night when I walked out after our serving pass from 3 to 4, and there were people already lined up outside the door, and that was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I knew it was going to be a good night. And yeah, I was really proud of our team last night. I thought had we executed just a little bit better defensively, we easily could have won that match 3-0. And you know, this is 2 matches in a row that we've lost by, you know, just a very few points. And I'm really proud of our team. I think they've got something special. It's just a matter of doing it a little bit better.
Yeah, I think you lost 25-20, 25-22, 25-22, something like that. Like you said, just a few simple plays here and there, and you're on the other side.
You know, we made LSU do what we wanted them to do, and then those are the plays that we couldn't capitalize on. And you know, we dug all the stuff, the hard stuff they hit at us, but man, as soon as we got them in a broken play situation, I call them junk plays.
Yeah.
You know, we couldn't win the junk plays last night, and I know for our team it was frustrating, but you know, LSU is undefeated for a reason. They're a good team. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and you know, we got to regroup today and get ready for Arkansas tomorrow.
Well, we're interested to see if your picks are going to be junk or if they're going to turn out to be gospel. Let's get it started.
Let's do it.
Georgia and Mississippi State. Neither one of these Bulldogs have won in a while in the conference. They're both 0-2. Somebody's going to get a win today.
You know, you start with the toughest one of them all, I think. You know, doing a little research last night, you know, I'm going to go with Mississippi State. I think Dan Mullen is a great coach, and I think, you know, Georgia is on the run a little bit here, and, you know, a little pressure on them, but you know, I think MSU gets the win at home today.
Kentucky at Florida, Coach. The last time Kentucky beat Florida, the mid-'80s, does it happen today?
Never. Never going to happen in the swamp. You know, Meyer's going to get, what, his 100th career win today? Absolutely. Florida's going to be jacked up, and I say they're going to trounce Kentucky today.
Nighttime in Baton Rouge, it's special. West Virginia will find that out tonight down in Tiger Stadium against LSU.
Think so. You know, I think the difference is, I mean, I think LSU's special teams will be the difference in the game tonight. I think their punt return, their kickoff returner, Patrick Patterson, just a phenomenal player. Of course, Noel Devine, great running back, but LSU answers and wins tonight in Baton Rouge.
Number 12, South Carolina at number 17, Auburn.
Second toughest one today.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough for me. My assistant coach's brother, Matt, is a manager for South Carolina's football team, so we get a little inside scoop every now and then. But, you know, I'm going to have to go against the fam today. I'm going to pick Auburn. I think Auburn's going to put it together today, and, you know, they've been squeaking by here, but I think the Tigers get it done at home.
And finally, I know you're going with Arkansas.
You know, there's no way in the world Arkansas is going to beat Alabama. And I think all the hype is wonderful. I think it's great for the conference. But, you know, I don't think they're going to have an answer for our running game today. And our secondary will get challenged by Ryan Mallett today. But Alabama, I think, wins by 2 touchdowns.
Obviously, I was teasing. We know you already announced that you're retiring at the end of the season, but they might retire you a little early if you pick somebody other than Alabama.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Coach, thanks very much, and thanks for stopping by today. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this. About out of time on the big show, but Richard Scott's here first with our kickoff forecast today.
Hey guys, we're looking good weather-wise. Low humidity, temperatures in the 80s. 2:30 kickoff time. We stay in the 80s all day. Lots of sunshine. Not a bad forecast. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Richard. Well, John, we're just about smack out of time.
Jam-packed show today,
Yeah,
to say
it
the
was.
least. I'd like to thank Coach Dean Grome for stopping by today, as well as Judy Green, Don Counselor Jr., and Kevin Trainer of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Thanks for watching. Stay with WVUA. We got a jam-packed sports lineup for you this morning, beginning with Hey Coach coming up right after this program. See you next week.
See you, folks.